9 matters were listed, how many were heard. It's the same thing, I believe, with the other courts. What do we do with these returns when they are submitted? Do we make follow-ups, or do we wait to put them in the SOJA report after 1 year and identify those who have done well and give them certificates? I think time has come that those performance reports must be implemented, that those who have put their hands on the vehicle must be told that you have to push, and that if you do not push once and you do not push twice, then you are incompetent. If you are incompetent, then you know where next stop is.
Okay, thank you, my lord. There are many more questions that I've asked based on my constituency, but time does not permit. I wish you well. Thank you very much, my lord.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Jeru. Your Honor, just a clarification, and this out of ignorance because I don't know how the court works. But if you have selected a bench, let's say 3-judge bench, and one judge is generating the draft, but eventually you meet and the decision is collective. The decision is collective, but one person generated the draft which was discussed by the others and maybe passed. Does that judge get credit for that hard work? Because then they see it, they do the research, maybe the whole night on behalf of the others, and they meet, do the conference and make a decision. So how does it work? Does that judge get 50% of the credit, or can I claim as a judge who came up with the draft that this is my write-up, even though the decision is collective?
If you see judgment of a collegiate court, you'll see at the top it has the names of the judges who sat in that matter. It's a judgment. It's even headed of OUCO JA. That's my judgment. I've put all my thought in it. I've reasoned in it. The language is mine. But if we have had a matter and we have conferenced and we have agreed on the outcome and we assign a judge to go and generate a draft, the judge generates a draft according to the way we conferenced, putting in a little more, actually much more, because the whole body becomes the work of that judge. But this transformation of that judgment from the time it is also have an input. There are occasions when you generate a draft and share with colleagues, and when they return the judgment to you, you can't recognize it. Long time they used to use red ink. It will all be red. And so when it is finally ready for delivery, it cannot be a judge's decision. It's a court's decision. Thank you.
Thank you for that clarification. Now I will call upon Honorable Attorney General to ask you questions.
Thank you very much, Honorable Madam Chair. Good afternoon, my Lord Judge President.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tony.
I seek your Lordship's indulgence in taking you back to the discussion on that your Lordship will take to achieve that objective.
First one is digitization. As I said, we have started off very, very well. We have the e-filing now. We have CTS, a case tracking system. I want to leverage on that because with computerization, all these jurisdictions that have progressed is because they saw the potential of computerization and implemented them. That's one. The second one is to look at other ways of taking this heat from the court, but still meeting the same objective of reducing backlog and delay. We have court annexed. Now I'm told it's called court mandated mediation. I'm told it has worked very well. In a few years it has been there. I'm told it has released in the economy 15 billion shillings. That's an area that we need to strengthen. Alternative justice system. That's a system that is at its infancy. It hasn't even crawled. We need to look at it again and move it to where it should move to. We have also other dispute resolution mechanisms that need to be looked at and pushed up. I've been thinking also of something that is in our laws but has been only tried once or twice. That is the Commissioners of Assize. There's an act of parliament that allows the Chief Justice to appoint lawyers in private practice to help the judiciary with the hearing of cases, given our numbers. The last one, I do not think we achieved what we set to do, because they came in and they just got into the stream. And so looking back, we can't say whether there was any tangible result that came with that effort.